You know, me personally, I've never actually understood on why people generally just like feet that much. But like at the same time, I don't really want to judge them as much. Just like speaking personally, I also have my own, you know, kind of shits there and then, okay? Y'all like feet and that's okay. I like armpits, okay? But like at the same time, the question always crossed in my mind, like, why feet? Like out of all the things, feet. But after drawing 3 or more feet there and then, you know, looking at a bunch of references, I think I kind of understand it. I'm not saying I like feet, okay? But yeah, so far I've only drawn like 9 feet there and then, and I do plan to draw more. Like this is all I've drawn so far. I plan to draw more and more because I actually do really need to learn how to draw feet. Not for the sake of like, you know, wanting to make money, even though I do want to make money. But also because whenever I actually draw feet itself, I've never taking it too seriously. I would always ball it into like maybe drawing socks there and then to just cover up the toes and stuff, because I've never really wanted to draw all that. But like at the same time, I'm an artist. I gotta learn this shit someday, man. But yeah, enough yapping. This is all I've got so far. On my first attempt, I actually wanted to try and see like my knowledge in feet itself. So I decided to draw one wherein it has feet in it, you know. Now looking back at this, like after I drew more feet than I actually expected to draw, I can definitely see some mistakes there and then that I made myself, which I would personally fix. But like at the same time, I do want to remind myself the mistakes I did, you know. On this one, I feel like I made a feet way too small, but at the same time, I'm not, you know, a master at feet yet. I don't know who is, but you know, I'm just saying. The only thing I like about this one personally is the legs, which it looks, oh shit, which it actually looks kind of good in my own opinion, but that's not the point. I want to draw feet, you know. But after that, I actually went on and actually tried learning them. By that, I decided to pretty much just simplify it to simple shape. Like, you know, like any other first step there and then when you're trying to learn something new is to always simplify it to simple shape. So I tried doing that, and yeah, it looks pretty alright actually. The thing that I gotta emphasize with this the most, in my own opinion, is actually knowing where to put the circle in. Because like in our feet, I'm not gonna show you my feet. In our feet there and then, it's like the kind of, you know, bump in like on the bottom of it. There's kind of like a bump, you know what I mean? Check your feet. Check your feet right now. I don't care. Check your feet. There's a bump in there, and that's the circle and what I'm talking about, you know what I mean? And if you get that natural look, if you draw that natural look there and then, I feel like you pretty much got half of the feet right, you know what I mean? So like I'm always cautious about that circle whenever I'm drawing feet, because like if it's way too small, way too big, it looks wrong, it just won't be too convincing, you know what I mean? But yeah, after that, I drew this one. Yeah, as you can see here, I made some notes for myself. The scaling on the feet is way too small, I feel like. And after that, I drew this one, which is kind of a bottom view. It doesn't have that much detail, but you could tell what's going on. Then I drew this one, which was mid as hell. I tried doing like another kind of post angle or whatever. I feel like it's just amateurish, you know what I mean? Then I drew a front one. Yeah. Then my personal favorite, I'm just saying, the one with socks. Oh my god. This is the moment where I actually kind of understood why people like feet a little bit, okay? But yeah, on this one, I actually like it so much. It was like, it kind of reminded me of a femboy. The fuck am I saying? But yeah, it kind of reminded me of the socks femboys for, you know, thigh highs, whatever kind of stuff there and then. But also, I just really like how I did the posing and like pretty much everything in here. It works so well, especially the toes. Yeah, I don't like feet, man. But after that, I drew one with like kind of a furry kind of style there and then, and that one turned out pretty alright in my own opinion. It's fine. And that's pretty much all the feet I drew so far. I also drew like a few hands there and then, which isn't important. We're not going to do hands in this video, okay? My next step or my next plan after like getting the gist of drawing feet there and then is to actually attach them into poses like characters and stuff like that. It's kind of like this one right here. The feet isn't really showing that much, but at the same time it's like that, but like the feet is showing way more, you know. But yeah, shit, dude, got you for this art is so good, bro. What the fuck? Is there any feet here? Oh wait, no, this one. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to find feet in Gacha good stuff. I need examples. Oh my god, where's the feet? Where's the feet? I'm gonna find feet, bro. There's gotta be one page. There's gotta be one page. Oh my god, where's the feet, bro? What the fuck? No, who cares? This is all you're getting. This is all you're getting. But yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna draw. Dude, I'm being so for real. I'm like in the middle of drawing this thing. What is this pose? I'm balling this and like Pinterest doesn't allow me to see any feet for some reason. I don't know why. They're weird. But this is the The fuck is this? Essentially, you know, I'm doing some kind of perspective here. You know, this one, you could really tell it's emphasizing the feet. And the fuck is this? I'm really fucking laughing at shit. It's so small. But this is the progress so far. I'm just struggling with the toes. But my grandmother got me some mangoes. Mangoes! You have no idea how good this is. Oh my god. It's sour, but so good. It's so good. Alright, so it's been probably like 2 hours by now, I don't know. But yeah, this is what I got so far. And I'm not gonna lie, I definitely did make a lot of mistakes. Like at the same time, I'm actually quite surprised by myself here. Not really, it's kind of a failure if I'm being honest. But like on this one, specifically on the one with perspective and stuff. The perspective is quite alright. The only thing that's bothering me a lot is that the feet looks like it got impregnated. It actually does though. I posted it in like multiple servers and someone said that it looks like it has something inside of it. In my own opinion, it could have been way better, man. It had potential, man. Like I'm not even going to lie about that. But after that, I drew another one, which is, you know, the one where it looks like a femboy. On this one, it could have been fine if it wasn't for the fact that I drew the left foot so ass, bro. Like it does not look good at all. So in my own opinion, it would have been really good if I actually drew that way better. Like I couldn't figure it out, even though I'm pretty sure I've drawn this angle before. I still have a hard time when it comes down to toes. The hardest thing for me, if it wasn't for the base part of the foot itself, is trying to draw the toes without it looking too weird as much as possible. And then I drew like one wherein it's just, you know, a simple foot with thighs this time, because why not? And I actually like this one a lot. I think I'm probably gonna use this for a thumbnail or whatever. But like, it's the type of sketch where people would actually pay me to, you know, draw this kind of stuff. So I'm happy about that. Then I drew like an old man. He's just old. He's just there asking for more feet. I used him as motivation. But yeah, that's pretty much all I drew for this page. And that's all I'm gonna draw. I don't want to draw any more feet. As much as I expected it to be way easier. And this is like what my grandma made for me, by the way. As much as I expected it to be easier, it really wasn't. It was way harder than I thought. It's like learning hands all over again. I mean, you know, feet and hands are kind of, you know, cousins, brothers, whatever. But like, I always thought it's way easier to draw feet than, you know, hands. But like, no, yeah. It's so sour, man. But yeah. But no, in my own opinion, hands might be way easier to draw than feet. Feet is just complicated as hell. And if you really want to emphasize the feet in any angle, you have to do some kind of mindfuck perspective wherein like the camera is in the bottom. Wherein with hands, you could just do something like this, you know what I mean? It's the taste is still here. And I'm not even lying when I say this. I think my anatomy actually improved way more because of this. Because I learned so much stuff just by drawing feet. Like actually, bro. So, I'm just saying, if you're an artist, you know, then stop distracting yourself and actually learn feet, man. Like, I've distracted myself way too many times to not draw feet. But yeah, join the server, like, subscribe, follow my Instagram, and my, yeah, I have a blue sky. But then also, please follow my Instagram. My shit is so low there.